Welcome to the sparkling Motherboard City, where the tiny, yellow-hatted capacitor minions are happily roller skating and dancing around under the warm neon lights. The giant heatsink fan is humming softly, blowing out refreshing, cool blue breezes. But wait, alarm! Why are the lights flashing orange? Oh my goodness, a giant dark shadow just covered the entire plaza sky. Look at that! It's a massive dust bunny! Even though it looks as soft as cotton candy, it's falling right into the center of the heatsink fan, stuck tight. The fan blades are tangled in the dusty fuzz and have completely stopped. With no cooling breeze, the whole Motherboard City is heating up. What's happening? Ouch! The temperature is skyrocketing to red alert. The capacitor minions are running around in a panic, holding their heads in a tizzy. Meanwhile, the dust bunny is just floating there, puffing in and out, releasing floating dust particles. At the very same time, over at the Toy Squad's high-tech base, little Bite Dog is fast asleep until the alarm lights wake him up with a jump. He perks up his ears and barks loudly, "Ruff, ruff, beep, beep," to wake everyone up. Manager Smart instantly stops typing. Her eyes flash with determination. Decisively, Smart slams her hand onto the Confirm Mission button. The base doors burst open, and heroic light shines through. Scout Monkey Wise drops from a cable, doing 3 perfect acrobatic backflips, and sticks a flawless landing with an incredibly cheeky wink. Whoosh! Tiny Genius zooms past on his jet skates, braking with a sharp screech, scattering bright blue sparks. The heavy bulldozer giant marches out with a booming thud, clapping his 2 massive hands together, ready to clean up. Wisdom the spider scurries up onto Giant's shoulder, waiting for orders. And look, Captain Moon glides down smoothly from above. The squad is fully assembled. Moon swings his glowing Starlight Baton. "Let's move out, team!" Genius weaves expertly through the data maze like a pro ice skater. Giant rolls on his sturdy tank treads, while Wise playfully swings through the air. Along the way, Smart doesn't forget to flick her duster, sweeping away any tiny dust specks she sees. They've arrived! Wow, look at that giant dust bunny jammed tightly into the heatsink fan. Giant's eyes go wide, and his mouth drops into an O because the fluff ball is just too huge. Gasp. Inhale. The dust bunny takes a deep breath and sneezes out a flurry of gray cotton balls. Splat! One cotton ball lands right on top of Smart's pristine white head. Ew, so gross! Smart frantically brushes herself with her duster at lightning speed to get clean. Wise holds his belly, laughing uncontrollably at his friend's grumpy reaction. The mischievous monkey uses his tail to roll up a dust ball and tosses it straight at Giant's back just to tease him. Giant turns around, his blocky face looking completely clueless. Accidentally, a speck of dust flies right into Giant's nose. The alarm light on his nose flashes bright red. Giant hunches his shoulders, squeezes his eyes shut, puffs out his cheeks trying to hold it in. But, achoo! The epic sneeze blows Wise completely backward. Wise flips through the air, smacks face first into a ram stick, and hilariously slides down to the floor. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Bite Dog runs over and licks his face to comfort him. Wise throws up a thumbs up like, "I'm still good, guys." Clack, clack. Captain Moon taps his baton, shaking his head, reminding the team to stop fooling around and focus. Smart pulls up her 3D holographic tablet, scanning the Dust Bunny Mountain. "The temperature is way too hot. We need to break it apart safely." Smart quickly outlines the strategy for Moon and Genius. Moon nods, patting little Genius on the shoulder to encourage him to lead the way. Genius confidently pats his chest and activates his jet skis, taking a running start. Jump! Genius grabs onto a vertical cable leading straight to the center of the fan. He skates up it like a sparkling bright blue shooting star. Safe landing! Genius immediately pulls a transparent cable from his backpack. Click! The cable is plugged in. His tiny fingers type rapidly on the virtual keyboard like a pro hacker. Awesome! The fan is now set to save standby mode. Genius flashes a thumbs up. The glowing red light softens to a warm orange. The citizens below look up with hope. Now it's time to set up the safety net. Moon signals Wisdom to Spider. Wisdom scurries down from Giant's shoulder onto a capacitor block. Psh, psh. The spider sprays out smooth, shimmering white silk threads. Wisdom swings back and forth between the heatsink walls like a true acrobat. In no time at all, a giant trampoline made of silk is woven perfectly. Wisdom hops onto the net, bouncing boing boing, nodding proudly at how strong it is. Giant steps right up to the edge of the net, locking his tank treads firmly in place. He smacks his scoop hand against his vacuum tube. Smack! He's ready! Wise has already climbed up high, waving his tail, waiting to catch any stray garbage. Smart takes a firm stance with her feather duster, looking as serious as a sword master. Now it's Captain Moon's turn. The blue plasma thrusters under his boots roar to life. Whoosh! Moon shoots into the sky in a beautiful upward spiral. He stops, hovering perfectly still in midair, facing the Dust Bunny Mountain. His optical sensors lock onto the target. He's found the weak points. Moon presses a button, and his Starlight Baton flares with a blinding, purifying light. Swoosh! Moon swings his baton, drawing a stunning, glowing X in the air. The blades of light touch the dust block. Watch closely, it doesn't explode. Wow! The giant dust bunny magically dissolves into thousands of harmless, pastel-colored cotton balls. The rain of cotton balls pours down, bouncing happily on Wisdom's silk net. The capacitor friends down below jump for joy, clapping their hands in awe of Moon's magic trick. One ball boops Bite Dog on the nose, and the puppy jumps up, playfully biting at it. Thousands of cotton balls are dancing on the net. It's time! Giant's eyes light up in determined triangles. The cleanup expert is on the job! Giant raises his left arm and slams the big red button on his vacuum. A magical green swirling vortex flares to life inside the tube. Vroom! The tornado sucks all the flying cotton balls right out of the air. The balls dance in a beautiful spiral, flying straight into the vacuum nozzle. Giant's transparent belly is quickly filling up with the colorful bouncy balls. Giant sweeps his left arm firmly side to side. The net is completely spotless. Wait! A few sneaky balls are floating away, trying to escape. Swoosh! Wise does a mid-air cartwheel and uses his tail to snatch them up in a split second. Wise lands gracefully on one foot, smiling smugly as he stuffs the trash into his pouch. Too cool! Vacuum off! Giant rubs his stuffed, colorful belly and lets out an incredibly satisfying robotic burp. Mission complete! Wisdom magically retracts the entire silk net back into its abdomen. Even though the big trash is gone, the fan blades are still covered in stubborn, glowing dust specks. Smart frowns and glides over. It's time for absolute perfection. Swish, swoosh! She twirls her optical feather duster, creating soft blue ribbons of light. Every speck of dust it touches instantly turns into harmless, sparkling stardust. Smart carefully wipes a white-gloved finger across the fan blade. Ding! It's so clean you can use it as a mirror. Smart smiles proudly, tilting her chin up and nods to Genius. Little Genius has his hands ready over the floating virtual keyboard. Bam! His tiny hand slams the bright green reboot button. Inside the motor, a healthy blue light powers on, humming smoothly. The giant heatsink fan slowly starts spinning again, blowing out a pure, refreshing, cool breeze. The breeze gracefully blows back Smart's fiber optic ponytail. Ah, so relaxing. The warning lights across the whole system shift from hot orange back to a vibrant RGB rainbow. The tiny capacitor friends throw their hats into the air, cheering in victory. Genius skates down the cable like a slide, throwing both arms up in a V shape. Breaking sharply next to Giant, the little guy gets an affectionate pat on the head from his big bro. Captain Moon slowly touches down, planting his Starlight Baton into the ground to rest. His visor displays a bright, smiley face. Moon holds out his right fist. Giant laughs heartily and gives his captain a gentle, booming fist bump. Genius skates over for a high five with Ms. Smart. Wise and Wisdom swing from their cables, bumping hands and feet in a totally goofy celebration. The whole squad gathers together in the cool breeze and sparkling city lights. Bite Dog trots over, holding a lost yellow hat in his mouth. The good boy drops it gently in front of a sad little capacitor minion. The minion joyfully hugs Bite Dog, and the puppy wags its tail at top speed. What a beautiful moment. The toy squad strikes a proud pose in the spotless city. The motherboard floor is as clear as a mirror, reflecting the brilliant lights from above. Giant looks right at the camera, scratching his head with a goofy, gentle smile. Wise jumps right onto Giant's head, throwing up 2 peace signs to the audience. He leans into the lens, winks, and makes a playful clicking noise. Smart stands tall, proudly pushing up her round glasses. Captain Moon touches his helmet brim in a super cool pilot salute. The entire squad lines up horizontally, like actors on a brilliantly lit stage. 1, 2, 3! They all take a deep bow to the audience. Even Bite Dog stretches down to bow. A mission accomplished banner lights up brilliantly with virtual confetti exploding everywhere. The heroic orchestral music switches to a bouncy, cute EDM beat. Welcome to the end screen. Look, the recommended video frames are waiting for you. Whoosh! Genius skates into the center of the screen, winding up his arm like throwing a baseball. Bam! A giant 3D-like button pops out and floats in midair. Bam! A glowing red subscribe button appears right next to it. Aren't these buttons so sparkly and pretty? Suddenly, Wise drops from above, bouncing up and down on the like button like a trampoline. Every time Wise jumps, hearts and stars explode everywhere. Remember to hit like, everyone! Giant waddles over and wraps his big arms around the bright red subscribe button. Ding! The button magically changes to subscribed and glows brightly. Wisdom drops down from the ceiling holding a glowing golden bell icon. A gentle tap on the bell. Ding dong! Don't forget to turn on notifications. Smart glides in, waving her duster to create magical text that says, "See you next time!" She smiles sweetly, raising her finger to remind you to subscribe. Captain Moon flies in the center, spinning his Starlight Baton beautifully. He nods and points his baton forward, as if sending a big thank you to all the viewers. The whole squad gathers around, waving and dancing goodbye to the joyful beat. Wise is acting up again. He shoves his face right into the camera, crossing his eyes and sticking his tongue out hilariously. Oh boy! Giant has to reach out and pull his friend back, smiling apologetically. Oh look! Curious Bite Dog hops his front paws right onto the camera lens. Mwah! He licks the screen, leaving a super cute virtual smudge mark. The whole team bursts into laughter, their shoulders shaking at the puppy's prank. The screen slowly closes in with a black circle. The circle stops on Moon's bright, smiling face. He waves one last time. Then it shifts to Bite Dog, who barks a cheerful beep beep goodbye. The circle closes completely. The bouncy music ends on a satisfying bass drop.